NBA2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaFour. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie Irving draws.
Sure does, Allie. Thank you. Well, when you get to the middle of the season like we are now, are you still experimenting with your game as a player, RJ?
Yeah, there's always room for improvement. One thing that I tell people is that if you start working on something at the beginning of the season, by the end of the season, it could be a part of your game. So you're just always looking to refine your skill and your craft.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Stevens in at the 3. Back to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. The rebound by Ben Simmons. On the wing, Irving. Check by Mitchell. And it's Irving missing. Here's Stevens. Right side, Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Three shots.
And he drops the first.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Again, the miss by Mitchell.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 6.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Irving. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Allen inside. Simmons defending. Garland a good look. The wide open shot is on the money.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. All alone on the break. And finished off by Garland.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Simmons against Garland. Durant, the pass to Simmons. The kick to Durant. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Stevens out to the wing. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Simmons. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD, just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Back to Garland. Puts up a three. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to O'Neal from behind the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Stevens. Second chance effort. It's tipped. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Outside Garland. Pass to Love. Here's Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Warren with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
2 minutes.
Outside Mills. Here's Sharp. Covered by Love. Offensive rebound.
That's just a bucket. Well, like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
A shot from the high post. Garland, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Curry. A minute 31 left to play in the first. Mills, the pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Curry. Cavaliers with a rebound. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Curry passes to Mills. Buries it from 3.
Mills.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers leading. LeVert outside. Garland against Mills. Pass to Okoro. Here's Osman. Back to Okoro. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And he buries his first look.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mills, the pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Ooh, rejected by Harris. It's good. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mills attacking. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Cavaliers on top, up 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse hits.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Yes, it's good. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Outside Irving. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Durant. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Irving.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. LeVert outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Stevens has checked in for Cleveland. Free throw good. LeVert. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Durant for 3. On target from range. Durant's got 8 points.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Fades and shoots. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Stripped away. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 6. Blocked. And he gets it back. Good on the bucket. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Outside Durant. Here's Claxton. Back to Sumner. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Durant. Outside for Irving. Back to Durant. And the 3 off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
LeVert outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Irving gets it to go.
Assisted
Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
I had the pleasure of watching Kyrie for 2 years as a teammate, and he is as creative as they come. Kyrie is an absolute joy to watch in the open floor, unless you're guarding.
Back to LeVert. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs. Came out with a victory.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Irving. And Simmons is subbed in for Sumner. Simmons, the pass to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Simmons is doubled. Kicks it out to Warren. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall. Warren's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Outside Garland. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it back. A minute 22 left in the second period.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Warren with the rebound.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Outside Simmons. Now here's Warren. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Lopez. And that one's long. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Okoro on the wing. Pass to Love. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Here's Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And now, please welcome to the court.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. So on the floor for Brooklyn, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
The pull-up J. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Allen. Mitchell's got 10.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
Right side, Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Garland. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Irving, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Allen making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot when you're on the spot here?
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Allen. And stolen by Simmons. Durant against Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 10 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instinct take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Down low. Here's Allen. It's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Irving, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Here's Simmons. The kick to Durant. On the wing, Irving. Tries to break his ice. They swipe it. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Irving. The kick out to Simmons. Mobley against Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Here's Simmons. Irving against Mitchell. Irving, the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
2 minutes.
Right side, Mitchell. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got 10 points in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Count the basket.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for O'Neal. Thomas, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Sharp. Pass to Warren. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 14-4 run. Mitchell, the pass to Love. Here's Osman. Now Lopez. Here's Love. Nails the baby hook. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great movement from Love, finding a hole in the defense.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. And here's Love. And that one drops. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Simmons. He can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Love. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Love's got 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Here's Osman. Off the mark. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Cavaliers ahead. Just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one's good. Mitchell.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
And the shot's good by Irving.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence knowing that he's going to figure it out.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Okoro on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Stevens is checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Nets. O'Neal's checked in. And here is Irving. Here's Durant. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Look at Durant utilizing his length, snatching the offensive board. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 foot and sending it right back.
Pass to Okoro. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Stevens. And he's going to to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
That three's off the mark. The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Claxton's got his first points of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to Stevens. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Durant with the bucket.
Even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Here's Okoro. He's covered by Curry. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
2 shots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Cavaliers.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Wide open. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player. Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Pass to Stevens. Here's Okoro. Outside Garland. Here's Allen. The shot from the low post is good. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. Pass to Simmons. On the wing, Irving. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Irving against LeVert. And Durant gets it to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Garland. Now LeVert. Over Simmons. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Garland against Irving. A minute 31 left in the final quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
LeVert goes against Irving. The shot by LeVert, no good. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 18. Irving against Mobley. The kick to Durant. Over Garland. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Irving, the pass to Durant. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Mobley, left side. To the inside. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.